Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more ranking of kings. This being episode 10. Previous episode, man, I loved what we had with Dorsch. I would definitely say that was probably the best action sequence we've had just in this series up until this point. So, I absolutely loved what he displayed, as Hilling's shield, and even what we had with Hilling. I really loved at the end of the previous episode, and the whole Dida despair sequence. That was just really well done, like visually. What they did with that, it was awesome. It was just another great episode. I'm hoping we go back and check up on Bojji, though, because I think it's been an episode or two. I'm if they don't, I'm sure it'll still be a good episode, but we got to check up on the boy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're gonna hop into this episode, everyone. Osiel will have with it. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. There he is. Let's go. I mean, there is no way, right? 3 episodes or something like that without him. And I think there's his weapon too. Yeah, I was still covered, but it definitely seems like some kind of a sword, maybe. We saw what he did with it, though. Eat lots of food to celebrate, of course. Don't let Bojji cook, though. Yeah, we noticed that. He's like, yep, I did that. This is mine. Obviously, he can. We know he can. I guess Kage didn't see it. Look at him. Look at him. He's just so happy. He's like doing too much. Oh, it came off. We're gonna get to see it. It has to be like a lightweight kind of sword or something, right? What's that reaction for, Kage? Oh, look how skinny it is. Oh, it's like a rapier, right? Or whatever they call them. So it's like a lightweight kind of sword. I mean, man, we saw what he did with it with that rock or whatever. So, which we also know right now he's the strongest in the world apparently. So, I mean, no matter what weapon he has, I'm sure he'd be good. Even if it's something like that. Maybe Kage wasn't expecting it, but episode 10, the Prince's Sword. That needly looking thing. Looks can be deceiving. Come on, Kage. Despa don't seem like the type of dude to be like that. Look at Bojji in the background. Oh, I just noticed that at the last second. Bluffing. Is that in regards to the boulder splitting? Or is this just this conversation right here, not in regards to that? So I was gonna say, we saw Bojji what he did with it, and Bojji knows what he did with it, if that was really the case. That's facts. Even a lot more going on from here, because they've already looked down on him. Are you going to look down every time and doubt yourself? Nah. He is an honest man. I really feel that. I don't think he's bullshitting here. Especially you, Kage. You're the closest one to him. He's like, what was I thinking? That's why Bojji was so upset, especially because it was Kage. He's like, he don't think I could do this, or don't think I got stronger. Yeah, we saw that. He split that shit. Bojji knows what he did. So he actually did do that. I thought maybe Despa was saying that was the bluff. Like the little bluff. But they weren't lying about eating to celebrate. He's invincible. I mean, we know he's the strongest one in the world. Toast. Come by. These guys mean trouble. Yeah, these guys are trouble. You can already tell. Oh, okay, so this isn't the first time that they picked a fight. Amen. Oh, look at these goofballs. These goofy dudes. The Aben brothers. Oh, I hope we see Bojji fight them. If they're picking a fight, that might be where they go with it. See, that's like Despa was saying. They gonna look down on you thousands of times. Yeah, they're just words. They're just words. He's poking the ground. Bojji, nice. Just don't even entertain him. Kage eating. Can y'all just leave? Like, we're not even paying you any mind. Oh. Okay, Despa's had enough. Geez, split the table. It's like that. That's where they cross the line. So I don't care what you say about him, but it saw me, and man, is that a little selfish or what? I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cheap. 3-on-1? 3-on-1? Bojji gotta get in here. Bojji gotta get in here. Oh! Ooh. Damn, the crown fell off him too. He's like, man, maybe that was a little too much. Look, he back. He back. They were like worried, and like now they're surprised that he came back that quickly. He's ready. He's ready. Pass it to him. Pass it to him, Kage. Oh, he doesn't even need the sword. Maybe the sword would be overkill. The Despa arts, man. Oh. Ooh, the little slide and the little dink. What if he just slapped him? He just falls over. What was that, dude? Despa's like, look, he's like, wait. Yeah, he slept him. He slept him. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? What is going on? I don't know what the heck just happened, but I'm dizzy right now. Dude, how he jumped on the table and like did a little slide. Didn't you just see what happened to your boy? You sure you want to mess with Bojji? All you hear is the little sound effect like ding, ding. And they're slept. Oh yeah, that is actually like a thing, isn't it? Like you hit someone in a certain spot, like in the mouth or like the jaw, and it... Dude, yeah, this part was sweet. I mean, you could take advantage of certain spots like that on certain bodies. That's what I was saying. I mean, from the time we got introduced to Despa, I was like, he seems like a pretty honest man. He said, let's get something straight here, because Bojji will bring out a sword and probably it'll be overkill. There we go. So we are going to get to see him use it. Let's go. Let's go. You sure you want this? Like, you can tell he's a little nervous. He's like, this is like really his first fight. Oh, look how graceful. Look how graceful, though. I mean, you didn't even see anything. Yeah, I mean, the little pose he had, though, it was just so graceful. Y'all should just leave. Nah, Despa probably trained him to maybe... Bojji's worried he might have actually killed him. Potentially. Maybe he did. That was a part of the Despa arts. Like how to attack but not kill, maybe? Kage, you were really sleeping on Despa. Really didn't believe him, huh? Eat that. That noise he made. Look how Bojji's looking at him. Everyone else is looking at him like, what the heck? So we hit him where there wasn't a pain receptor, but it still knocked him out? Or... He's like, yep. It's like smiling. Is that the heart or whatever? Whatever organ that is. So now it's frowning. Some cells at work going on here. Just really knocked him out clean with no pain. That's a pretty cool sword style. He can also easily take the life of his opponent at any time. Oh, okay. Jeez. Like shit, he really has, yeah. Despa a real one. Despa has to be one of my favorite characters in this series. Honestly, from the little bit that we've had of him. The rules. What are they? We'll probably get what they actually are at some point. Despa's like, yeah, that's what I taught you. That's what they are. Aw. We'll probably get him at some point, like what he's actually saying, I would imagine. Of course he did. That's our boy. Oh, this is just the beginning. Aw. Love this man. Yeah, eat some more, like, or we can go back to eating. I love Despa, dude. Like, so when Kage was calling him, I'm like, nah, like, he seems like a pretty honest man. I couldn't see Despa doing something like that. Okay, that's kind of odd. Just as I was saying that. But I still don't think he's obviously doing anything. No, look at it. Okay, wait. Now I'm kind of being like, this is sus. These are those Aben brothers. Okay. Oh, so he set it all up. Okay. But what Bojji was actually doing was, like, they were actually trying to fight him. Like, maybe they weren't going all out, but, I mean, Bojji's just... he took it back, like, no. Okay, don't worry. I'll take this shit back happily. Okay, so maybe they actually were trying. He just knew, he had a feeling, I'm not gonna win. Yeah. Oh, for sure. He has acquired an even more amazing skill. Okay. Does Bojji know of this other skill, or is it something that is, like, kind of hidden away? Oh, Bebin? Bebin's serpent? This is the training he was doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's a way to train. That's how he got so fast and probably really good at evading too. That helped. Oh, that's a sweet shot. Become one. Bebin. MVP Dorsch, previous episode. What is Bebin's next move gonna be? I mean, if they're willing to help you to do this, maybe he's gonna get Bojji? Despa, a legend. He's already established himself as a legend in this series. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Especially with that heart of his, that heart he has. Prince Bojji will save Daida. That's already been foreshadowed. We've saw it before. You not wrong. You probably not wrong. That's how it's gonna be. Somehow. We don't know how it's gonna happen, but yep. Like things that back home are all crazy. That he was still looking out for Bojji. So maybe he knew where things potentially were going. Like Bebin knew like it was gonna turn out maybe like this with Daida. Like him not being in control of his own body anymore, Bo's coming back. Maybe he knew about that and was like, this is why I'm having you do this. Oh no, Bojji, don't. I mean, it makes sense maybe why he would think this way. That Hilling was maybe behind this or orchestrating this, but because that's just like I said, the logical thing to think. But it's Hilling. Come on, Bojji, you know she wouldn't do that. Nah, I mean, yeah, he is, but he, damn, you know she wouldn't do that, Bojji. That's just the human, where the human mind will go, right? Yeah, come on, Bojji. After all that she's done, Kage, tell him, knock it into his head, like, nah, she wouldn't do something like that. That's your mother. Damn, Kage. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad Kage just didn't let that be like that. And thinking about his own mother, who he doesn't have anymore, Bojji still has his mother. Ah, dude. Ah, man. This series, dude. Don't look down. Don't get like this. He's like, why was I thinking that way? Why would I ever think that? That is my mom. He is so pissed at himself, bro. Chill, Bojji. You're gonna knock yourself out though, but damn. I look kind of stupid now, don't I? But that's how much he's like, why would I even think that? But that's just the human nature. Wow, dude. Oh man. I love that, dude. Oh, I thought that maybe that was gonna be the end of the episode. What the heck is this? Huh? Who is that? I couldn't even tell who that was. I don't know if that's like a new character or something. It looked like he had like it looked like he had similar facial hair to Bebin or something, but we just saw Bebin. So I don't know it's not Bebin, I don't think, but the facial hair from it was like kind of darkened out or whatever. I couldn't really tell, but I don't know what was going on with that. But yes, dude, absolutely love what we had with this episode, man. I loved what we had with Despa. I mean, Despa's just a real one, man. I really love just the kind of mentor, the kind of person that he's been to Bojji to really help him out. And you know, everyone, it seems like even Bebin and a lot of these other characters knew that he was going to be like the right one for Bojji to, you know, for him to train him and be under him. And obviously we're seeing the results of that. But on a bigger picture here, maybe Bebin knew, like from what he was talking about, how it seemed, maybe he knew, I don't know, maybe other characters knew that things were going to turn out this way or potentially could turn out this way with Daida and with Bose coming back. And that's why it seemed like that's why Bebin kind of wanted Kage to do this. And he was like, you'll see why. Because Bojji's probably going to have to save Daida at some point. He's going to obviously have to be strong enough to do that. So, yeah, just the show off of the weapon, which is like a rapier, I guess. I love that. And we saw it really for the first time in action, although it was set up by Despa, pretty smart on his end. And apparently the dudes that he set this up with, like they were trying. So it's not just like, Bojji's obviously strong, but we didn't really see anything with that. But just like the actual style that he fights with, very interesting. And I actually like it. Being able to just pinpoint, I guess, these certain spots on the human body where like you can knock them out, which they are. This is an actual thing, right? Like there are definitely things, ways you could do this like in real life. So it actually does apply. But it's pinpointing certain locations on the body where you can just knock them out, but I guess where there's no pain. That's just crazy. But also there's a kind of a scary maybe side to it. I mean, they're bringing up this other I think Despa brought it up. There's this other hidden power ability that he has that he's not going to use a lot or something like that. We've heard that he's the strongest in the world. And you know, they also had that one scene. They went maybe a more comedic part of it, but like Bojji looked like a demon or something, you know, where Despa was saying that he could potentially kill people. So yeah, I'm loving the progress that we are seeing with Bojji though. Love that we have with him in this episode, and obviously we're going to keep moving forward at this, and just the heart that he has. There's going to come a point, obviously, where he's going to have to save Daida. I think we know this by now, but with a lot of other characters potentially too. You never know what's going to happen with this series. I mean, we've already saw a lot of kind of twists and turns and surprises. So yeah, it may come down to a point, I don't know, where imagine Bojji and Bose now, who's in the body of Daida, like face to face, and how that confrontation, how that potentially is going to go. I mean, looking at it in the grand scheme of things and trying to look forward into the future, I don't know how. I mean, we can say, okay, he's gonna have to save Daida, but what is gonna lead up to that path, or maybe what other twists or turns that they're gonna be? You know, is there an even a bigger plan on a more grand scale? I mean, we don't know. But yeah, I really liked what we had. Like I said, I think for the millionth time with this episode. I mean, with Despa, Kage, Bojji, just that trio, man. I've really grown pretty attached to obviously Bojji and Kage, but Despa in there as well, and just his words of wisdom and what he's taught Bojji. I mean, there's so much there, so much that goes with that. So you got to give a lot of love, a lot of respect to Despa. I knew, I mean, they kind of tried to like, oh, there's some sus shit going on potentially here. Even what they did with the music there, I was like, I don't know. It's just doesn't seem like that kind of character and how he comes across. Like he's an honest man and he really means well. So yeah, let me know what you all thought about this episode of Ranking of Kings. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.